Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to actually be testing Primark makeup. This is something I didn't think I would ever do. I went into Primark and I was so shocked about how cheap their makeup is. So I'm actually gonna give it a go and see kind of like how I get along with their makeup. I am very apprehensive about how this is going to turn out. We'll see how this goes, so let's get into the video and I hope you enjoy it. I was shocked about the amount of things they had available in there. Like, a lot of it is like dupes of products, but I just can't get over how cheap it was. Like, I think I spent in total like £50 and I got a full face worth, and that includes brushes as well, not just makeup. So I'm going to try their brushes, I'm going to try their actual makeup products. I got so much stuff for £50, and like, I'm guilty to, I've spent more than that on like one product. Like, when it comes to makeup, I am quite like particular about what I like. So for me, this was like a really big step to kind of test out this makeup, even to just like, I know it sounds awful, but even just to go into the shop and look at their makeup and even pick it up for me was quite like a big deal. I was just so shocked about the cost of it. So if this is any good and I find a few gems, like this could really like help my bank account. I'm just going to do my makeup in the same steps that I would normally do. So I'm going to start with concealing my eyelids and then putting on my eyeshadow. Obviously I got brushes as well. So a pack of 4 Beauty Blender sponges was £2.50. I was like, what the hell? And so you get 4 different sizes. So a normal one, 2 like medium, and then a little one, which will be good for like baking. Yeah, £2.50. I think a normal like beauty blender, the brand itself, is like, is it like £18 or something for one beauty blender? So yeah, this is cheap. Obviously I need to go dampen them, so that's what I'm gonna go do. Okay, they do feel quite hard, but let's see how this goes. Got this double-ended concealer brush, which was £1, like crazy. So I'm going to use this to apply the concealer. I picked up 2 shades of concealer because I wasn't like, I like to mix my concealer shades. So I got ivory and nude beige, in case ivory might be too light, so I might just use that to brighten under the eyes. But for my main concealer, I'm going to use the shade nude beige. Okay, so this concealer was £2. Like, bearing in mind my concealer is like £28, £2, like what the hell. It's quite watery, I'd say, this concealer. Don't know how I feel about it at the moment. Okay, I feel like that's just disappeared. This eyeshadow palette was £4 and it's called the Nude Basics, and you get these like nudie colours, which I think are quite like, you get like a nice range. If these are any good, like that, this could be like a staple sort of eyeshadow palette. Got this eye contour brush, which was again £1. Yes, £1. I'm just can't get over the price of all this. Okay, so I'm going to take the shade Whisperer, lift the brow, and oh god, this brush is awful. Oh my god, this brush is doing nothing. Just work this all over the lids. Okay, I'm not a fan of this brush. It's not really adding any value to my life. Okay. They had so many different eyeshadow palettes like available. I was so surprised like they even do that. There was even, which I didn't get, but there was even this highlighter 6-pan like palette, and I thought, wow, like it was a dupe, obviously, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, but it was literally like £6, and I mean, if that was any good, like that's amazing because you got so much product in it. I was just shocked at the amount of stuff they sell. Like, it's crazy to me, and it's just so cheap. Like, I don't understand. Using the other end of this brush, I'm gonna take the shade Revival, this gold colour, and I'm gonna put it all over my lid. Oh no. Oh. Okay. It's kind of falling everywhere. Don't know if I like this. It's not very pigmented. This feels cheap. Like, this feels cheap. I mean, it is cheap, but it feels it. Do you know what I mean? Not the best. Okay, I'm going to mix a bit of that Influence colour as well, just to see. Yeah, that is quite stark. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not really a fan of the eyeshadow, not gonna lie. Probably not something I'm gonna be putting in my makeup bag. It's just really like bad quality. I don't like it. It's done nothing for me. Like, the colours don't really go together. The ones that are supposed to be like shimmery aren't really shimmery. I wanted to put this like silvery colour in my inner corner like I would normally do, but my brush options obviously fairly limited. But I might take this brush, which is a precision concealer brush, and use this like tip bit to work it into my inner corner. Silk, which is this like silver colour, and I'm just going to pop it in my inner corner and see if that makes any difference to this tragic eye look. It's added a tiny pop of intensity, but nothing like my usual. I'm going to stop there because I'm really hating this eyeshadow look. The eyeshadow palette is like a 2 out of 10. Would not recommend, sorry. My next step is eyelashes. Suzanne Jackson ones. Okay, I did cheat a little bit and got these ones, which were £5, which I would pay because these look really nice. These are in the style Kylie. They did, however, have lashes that were cheaper, but I was like, no, I'd rather get the bit more expensive ones, because the ones that were like £1 looked awful. Like, I'm not being rude, but, well, I am, but they weren't like the sort of lashes I would go for, whereas these are probably the closest to what I would typically wear. I believe they don't come with glue, but I will have a look. Bear with me, and packaging with nails like this just doesn't happen. Okay, yeah, they don't come with glue, but that's okay because I've got glue. But if you didn't have glue, you'd be screwed. I think the actual Primark ones come with glue, but yeah. These are the lashes. I just popped them on off camera. They are so nice. I really like these. They're like a really, really nice, like, I like the fluffiness of them. They applied really easily. They're a really nice like shape for my eye in terms of they're not too big, so they kind of fit perfectly. That is a little gem, and they were £5, so I'm hoping they are reusable, and I will be able to use them again. But they are so nice, so yeah, I like them. 10 out of 10 for the eyelashes. For foundation, I went for the cheapest option in the shop, which was £2.50 for this My Perfect Colour Perfect Finish foundation. There was one that was £5, but it was a matte foundation, and that doesn't really work well for me. So I thought, no, I will try this one at £2.50, and I picked up the shade Toffee, so it could be a bit dark. And I also got one of these, which I've never used before. This was £3. I remember there was a big hype with these like a while ago, but I never tried them, so yeah, I'm going to give this a go and use it to apply my foundation, and then obviously blend it in with my beauty blender. Again, if I could open the packaging, that would be great. Honestly, so much packaging. I'm a bit disappointed about that. The amount of plastic on everything. The bottle kind of reminds me of the Maybelline Fit Me old packaging. Oh, this is quite thick. Does it smell? Oh, it smells weird. Okay. So I'm just guessing I just dip it in. Oh, that's quite a lot. And blend it in. I don't know. Oh, this foundation smells so weird. The colour's actually alright, to be fair. I don't think I'm a fan of this, but like, I'm giving it a go. This is awful. This is like rock solid. Not doing much. I don't know, this is a bit of a weird one. Like, I can see how it is a good idea, but I don't know how like good the Primark one is. Like, it's kind of blended everything in, but maybe it's the foundation as well. It's probably a combination of everything, but I'm not really a fan of how this is going. The direction we're going is not what I envisioned. Everything just feels like watery. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it just feels like not very good quality. Like, okay, it's giving me colour. It's not giving me coverage. It's not taken to the forehead that well. Like, everything just feels a bit... ugh. This isn't going in my makeup bag. Nah. It's not for me. Damn, that's disappointing. Let's try this concealer and see if that does anything. Oh, this is going from bad to worse. The applicator's nice, if anything. Oh, this foundation is awful though. So patchy. I genuinely would not leave the house like this, just saying. This colour's actually alright, you know. I don't know if I need to bother with the ivory. I feel like this is alright. I did pick up a concealer brush, so I'm actually going to use that and see if this blends it in. It's like a mini, like, kabuki brush almost. This concealer brush. Oh. Use this to work it in. It just looks horrific. Oh my god, I'm actually so disappointed. You see, like, it's like going downhill and I'm just like, oh, hating life. So that is the concealer all blended. I'd say the concealer's like a medium coverage. And I do prefer the concealer over the foundation, that's for sure. The next thing I would typically normally do is bake. But in the Primark I went to, I couldn't find any like equivalent to like translucent setting powder, which was a shame because I thought they did something along those lines that you could bake with, but I couldn't see that. So I could only get pressed powder. Was like, yeah, the nearest thing I could get to a translucent powder, like setting powder. I won't be able to bake with this, but I'm just gonna have to like put it over my concealer to keyword here, try, and set it to some sort of extent. Again, if I can open the product. This has been the biggest struggle today, especially when you're feeling a little fragile, you know, and you can't even open anything, and I'm just like, okay. I feel like I'm so done. This has put me in such a bad mood. I know, first world problems, right? Why can't I open it? Oh, okay. Came with a sponge. It's like this yellowy powder. It's so like, oh. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this over my concealer to almost set it. This is no Laura Mercier. Do you know what I mean? But for £2, you know, well, I don't know actually. I don't know. Maybe it's best just not to even bother. Save that £2 and don't bother. It's time to bronze up my face. I got the shade Sunset, and again this was £2, so I'm gonna just use this to, yeah, contour a little bit, warm up my face. I'm gonna take this double-ended powder brush, which was £2.50. Okay, this isn't a bad colour. Just put some on the forehead. Okay, this isn't too bad, and they did have other colour options, to be fair to them. Like, it wasn't just one kind of bronzer and that's it. Like, there was different ones to choose from. We all know I live by the iconic London liquid illuminating drops. Like, they are ride or die products. Look what Primark do. A liquid illuminating drops for £3. I'm just gonna pop these where I would normally, oh, okay. All right. Blend this in with my finger. It's giving me a little bit of a glow, to be fair. I'm going to take their highlighter in the shade Mink Pink. And this was £2.50. And this brush, fan brush, was £1.50. These are kind of like, they're giving me Kylie Jenner highlighter vibes. This is where I think they've got their inspiration from here. Again, with this, they had loads of different options, so I wasn't sure what one to go for, but I decided to go for a more pinky undertone as opposed to like, a lot of them were like silver, which I think would be too light for me. Oh my god, why is there so much plastic on everything? It's actually really annoying, and it's such a waste. Like, it doesn't need this amount of plastic. Anyway, that's what it looks like. Proper Kylie Jenner vibes. Oh. Okay. Wow. That's intense. Wow. Okay, that is very pigmented. This is giving me some sort of glow. Like, that's nice. I'm going to put on some blush, and this is in the shade Drama. Again, they had lots of different blush options, but this is probably the most like pinky one that I could find. It's added a little bit of colour. I think I prefer this to the bronzer, to be fair. Giving me a nice little flush of colour. I'm going to set my face with this glow setting spray. They had quite a few setting sprays, which I was like, oh, okay, decent, like, good for you. This was £4. Oh, that actually smells nice. Oh my god, that smells really nice. Oh my god, that glow thing is awful. It's actually got glitter in it, so now there's glitter all over my face. Like, you could use it as a body setting spray, but not for your face. That's ridiculous. It's got like all like glitter light in it, so now there's just like bits of glitter everywhere. It's not what you want. Why would they do that? That's so annoying. No, not a fan. It'd be fine for body, like body spray, but now there's just glitter everywhere. Just gonna pop some mascara on the bottom lashes. They have this mascara which just basically just looks like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, like the packaging and everything, and it's called Fake It, which I think is quite ironic. It's just like a fake version. This is what it looks like. That's the brush. It's like that. So I'm just going to pop this along the bottom of my lashes. I can't believe how ridiculous my face looks. And all that glitter thing's gone in my hair. Oh, good job I'm not going out. I'd be fuming. Doesn't really add much thickness, but it gives you a little bit of length for your lashes. For lips, they had all these like lip contour kits, which were £3, and they're basically just like the Kylie lip kits, like dupes. Again, see where they've got their inspo from. I got the shade Caramel Edit, but even like the detail is so like Kylie vibes. Lip liner and 2 liquid mattes. I'm going to go in with the lip liner, which is kind of like a crayon rather than a pencil. It's interesting. To be fair, that matte shade actually isn't too bad. I don't have anything bad to say about that. That's actually alright. Now, do I risk it and put some of this in the centre of my lip? I'll just like dab it in. That's actually decent. Okay, I don't mind that lip kit for £3. That's not too bad. So this is the final look, kind of what I managed to create with what I had. I've got mixed feelings, I think. The things I would probably maybe use again would be the eyelashes and the pressed highlight and maybe this liquid lipstick. The rest of it, honestly, I don't think I will be using it anytime soon. I am a bit underwhelmed, but I like the eyelashes. I would put this as my least favourite thing because it's like ruined the whole look. And yeah, that was an experience, to say the least. All I can do at the end of the day is be honest. Like, I'm not going to say, oh my god, this is amazing, go buy it, it's so cheap, like, just because it's cheap doesn't mean it will be like good. But it's the same with expensive things. Like, there are a few gems in here that genuinely, yes, I would pay £2.50 for this mascara. Like, it's not going to be the best mascara you've ever used, but it's £2.50. Like, you can save yourself some money. But there is a few products where I'm like, I wouldn't even bother. Like, I wouldn't even bother with that foundation. I wouldn't bother with the setting spray. Like, there's just a few things where I'm a bit like, oh, there's no hype to be had here. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you did. And I'm sure I'll see you soon with another one. Bye!